In this video, I'm going to share with you a mindset that will get your SB obsessed with you. I didn't say a technique. A mindset change will keep bringing you different results. So you don't have to go back to your techniques. And the mindset that I'm talking about is, I call it being sexy but indifferent. When you change your self-concept, you start falling in love with yourself. You start getting obsessed with you. You put yourself on a pedestal. And then your SB calls you or texts you. See, now you're going to keep that self-concept of a bad bitch. But at the same time, you're not going to form any emotional attachment. And the thing is, you got to stop yourself from forming emotional attachment. So you got to be present in your body. When you start taking them a little bit more seriously than you should, a few signs to know this, that you're forming emotional attachment is when you stop placing yourself on a pedestal and you start paying attention to their words and what they're doing way more than yourself, your lifestyle. Those are the signs that you're forming emotional attachment. When you form emotional attachment, that's it. You're hooked. I'm sorry. They only get obsessed with women who feel sexy about themselves, who can seduce a man, but they never ever commit to anyone. They only commit to themselves unless she gets something substantial or something that she wants from him. She's not going to commit just like that without him proving. So you have to stop yourself from forming emotional attachment. I notice women start to pay attention to them and they forget about themselves. They stop taking care of themselves. Like, that's the sign. Don't do it. That's how you make every motherfucker obsessed with you. When they see you being that shit and you feel good about yourself, but you don't really care whether they're present in your life or not, that's gonna form an obsession. I promise. That was when I was experimenting with this mindset, right? And oh my freaking God, it does work like that. And then eventually you'll get in a habit of doing this and you'll realize that they were not all that important. And even when you fall in love with someone with this kind of mindset, you will still be committed to you. You'll still be placing yourself on a pedestal. Even when you marry, you will notice that your husband won't make you happy all the time. Like, I'm married, I know this. And this mindset has helped me to preserve my marriage. So you need to get in a habit of being sexy, feel good about yourself, but indifferent. Never form emotional attachment to anybody. Anybody. Without being logical first. And you got to stop yourself. If you know that this boy hasn't provided shit or something that you want, like if you want exclusivity or you want relationship, and you're not getting none of that, but in the process of like dealing with them, your emotions got a little bit ahead of you, let's say, and you can't really control that, then is going to be a losing game for you. I'm sorry. So this is how I did it, right? I never really liked anybody like that except for my husband, but I love the attention and I'm a Leo. So, and Libra rising. I would just get attention because it helped me when I had male's attention. It helped me to feel sexy about myself. Work. I would connect with men whom I knew I wouldn't date for real, and they knew that too, but they wanted to go out with me. So I did go out with them. And like that attention and knowing that I'm not committing to it, just put me on a pedestal. Like, I never committed to anyone since 2014. Except for my husband. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that this mindset is gonna get you places. It's gonna get you a ring. The guy you don't like, but he wants to take you on a date, go. Just go, feel sexy about yourself. That just adds on to your confidence. It's the same way they use women, right? But women are more emotional. They form this attachment, and I learned how not to. And that's exactly what got every motherfucker obsessed. People in your DMs, for instance, who want to go out with you, but they're not your type. So what? Be it. Just go out. When you know that every motherfucker wants you, wants you, but you are indifferent, this is a whole different level of being queen. And I'm not telling you to sleep with anyone. See, that's what I did. I never slept with them. I just went out, get a drink, feel good about yourself. And then when your SP comes in, texting you what you're doing or whatever, you're not gonna buy that shit at all because you already know who you are and you're gonna be indifferent. The only problem why we can't be indifferent with the people we like is because they're the only ones in our lives. So we don't get attention from others, but we only wait from them. So that's the problem. Don't wait for nobody. That's gonna be a losing game. When you're not waiting for nobody and doing stuff, living your life the way you want to, even if it's like a temporary thing and you're not planning to commit to anyone, that's when your SP becomes more fond of you. I'm telling you. Yeah, just get whatever you want as long as you feel good about yourself. As soon as you stop feeling good about yourself with them, check out. That's it. That's how I dated. I hope you like this, and be sexy and indifferent. And actually, this advice was heard by some guys who know me, and they're like, you're a snake. Because it does work. Okay, so yeah, I love you, and follow for more.